88% of companies say they cannot find qualified procurement candidates. Let me just say that again. 88% cannot find qualified procurement candidates. The market is not the problem. You actually are the problem. But the good thing is, problems can be fixed. And we're going to talk about that and getting you fixed so that you can become a qualified procurement professional in today's job market. I have helped hundreds of people secure procurement, logistics, and supply chain roles for the last 4.5 years. And the one thing that everyone has in common is confidence and personal branding. And with those two conquering, your chances are truly unlimited. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to be breaking down what is actually silently killing your chances of getting to the next step, which may be interviews, turning them into offers, or even getting interviews in the first place. And what exactly to do today to flip this whole thing around so that you can start becoming a qualified candidate right away. So let's get right into it. Why you're not getting callbacks. Reason number one is that you think you're job searching, when in fact, you're really not. Because sending out 3 applications a week is not going to get you your next interview in just a few weeks. Or even connecting with 1, maybe 2 recruiters and hoping that they send you a DM back. A real job search is structured and is advocating around your skill set and understanding what you truly bring to the workforce field. Targeting proper job applications, becoming and building out your personal brand on LinkedIn, making sure your profile is top 1 to 3% in a recruiter's viewing standpoint. And I understand the grind and the hustle of doing it maybe when the kids are asleep, a few hours after work. But if you're truly trying to change the trajectory of your job search in procurement today, this is constant and you have to build proper dedication around it every single day. Reason number 2 is that your LinkedIn is invisible. When was the last time a recruiter actually reached out to you directly without you having to submit your resume, without you having to advocate and prove yourself with years and years of experience? If the answer is, I can't remember or never, then that is a problem right there. But the good thing is, it can be fixed. Recruiters are searching every single day for top tier candidates. They are not going to go by your LinkedIn page, searching line by line, hoping and reading between the lines of what you think recruiters should be viewing. If they're not finding you, it's probably because your headline is weak, your About Me section is missing, or you don't have the same experience listed on your LinkedIn page that your resume has as well. And conflicting information just causes confusion and have recruiters just skipping right past you. And the worst part is you probably don't even have any matching keywords that recruiters are actually looking for in the procurement space. Remember, it's a search engine. It's not like Facebook, okay? So you have to display proper verbiage so that recruiters can find you and start referring you to different job opportunities. And reason number 3 is that you are just not networking at all. And this is going to be the number 1 hurdle that's going to prevent you from scaling in your career. Remember, procurement is all about relationship building. And if you're not doing your job search journey, then it's not going to work out for you in the long run. Suppliers, stakeholders, conversations, time zones, all of that plays a huge part in learning what a procurement analyst and specialist and coordinator does in their day-to-day job journey. Remember, the whole function runs around who you know and what solutions you bring to the table. So why on earth would you think that you can land a procurement role if you're not even doing the top 3 basic understanding skill sets to help you get there? Remember, reaching out to people directly really is not optional. It's mandatory. And in order for you to get ahead in this job search market, you have to be uncomfortable with being comfortable. So now let's talk about the mistakes that are actually killing your chances from getting ahead in your job search journey. Before any human sees your resume, it has to go through an ATS system. And if your resume is not bringing out those qualified skills, you're using a Canva template, then that is your number 1 hurdle. Instead, go to Word, build out a proper plain Word document so that you can format your resume properly. Information gets lost, and a lot of times the ATS system cannot read through all of those pages and colors and margins, and that's just going to set you back further. I don't care how pretty a Canva template looks, it's not going to work for the procurement or job search journey. Mistake number 2 is your generic one-size-fits-all format. They'll know the difference that you're just applying and praying and hoping for the best. In fact, we just need to format and build structure, intentional resume applications. If you're going for a manager role, it needs to talk about strong points, metrics, value, skill set, problem solving. All of these keywords are very, very important. If you're going for a coordinator role, you need to talk about processes and improvements and how you actually learn how to execute certain handled situations. Remember, same person, completely different storyline. Number 3 mistake a lot of people do is confusing certificates with certifications. They are 2 separate things. A weekend course on Coursera is a certificate. It's not the same as a certification. Hiring managers are scanning your resume. It's very important that you delegate what is actually a certification versus a certificate. Certificates like CPSM or CISP are what's going to have recruiters knowing the difference from a coordinator versus a manager, and that you actually know this field and you're super invested in scaling your career. A certificate is great for learning, but a certification helps give you that salary increase that you'll eventually be looking for. So what do you do right now to know how to get from where you are to a top tier position in procurement? Number 1 is understanding that this is a true numbers game. Value, metrics, certifications, certificates, and experience all play a huge part in where and how and what you want to do in your procurement journey. Remember, the people who actually land roles are not the ones who get rejected and quit. They're the ones who take the time to understand their job search, their background, their experience, and what they actually bring to the table to scale in their job search journey in procurement. So if you got to know this week, then good. That means you're one step closer to where you want to be. Remember, quitting only holds you back. Number 2, stop listening to people who tell you procurement is too hard to get into. Those are the people that's in the comment section telling you that it's impossible when truly it's just the other way around. They're not dedicated to taking the time to learn procurement, understand transferable skills, and actually see things work out for them in the end. Remember, the opportunities are there. 88% of recruiters are looking for candidates just like you. But knowing is only half the battle. Taking the initiative, that's the other half. The next step is having the step-by-step roadmap that's going to actually walk you through this process on how to get to the other side. It's the same framework that I use for my private students that you get to watch right now. Go ahead and click it now, and I will see you over there.